Ah. Do I exist? Oh. Oh, chat. Thought you would into have the eye, caller channel. Speak to the streams manager about this. Feel like dancing, playing platformers. Oh. Hello. I exist.
But it's also caused a whole host of problems that are still affecting her and probably.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah,
like,
it'll
for
stick
example,
around.
It kicked off neuropathy in her legs.
Oof.
Yep, and there's nothing they can do about it. It's just going to progressively get worse. Like, it's not even one that you can really prevent. Like prevent the.
Yes, hello, Chad. Mama Snow is back. Yes, that happened.
Like, prevent it from getting worse.
Oh, prevent it from getting worse. No, not really.
Like, with neuropathy, you can kind of prevent it from getting worse.
Have I brought back the milk and cigarettes? But I didn't leave for milk and cigarettes. I don't even like cigarettes. Wait, that's Dad. Yeah.
Hopefully a long damn time.
Hopefully. But yeah, she... I remember her telling me once, if she's like, if COVID had taken me out after all the shit that I've been through,
what'll it be?
Pissed. She would have demanded
Understandably. Yeah, just no, this bullshit.
NPC.
No.
Oh.
Redo.
Coming right up.
She says at this point she deserves to die peacefully in her sleep.
After all of that, yes. Yeah, my mom says that.
Thanks for coming.
Ago, but rough. Her parents died when she was 14. Got all kinds of internal problems where, like, and she was born with encephalophilia, so her abdominal wall hadn't fully formed, so her insides were just kind of in a bubble outside. And it was they were just like, huh.
What's a cool feature? Oh, the bartender ordering thing? Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Instead of going like this way, they go
a lot of drinks in VRChat have the whole actively drinking the stuff in the glass with the clicks and everything, but shit happens center.
The last time she went in for a surgery, she had a stroke.
Thanks for coming.
It's just like, she's fine.
Behind the bar. Admin room. Oh. I don't have the code.
Stop, please.
Thanks for coming.
Button. I do not have the code.
Oh, and one thing my mother has heard.
I am not on the inside. I saw a button. I saw the button too. There's a number of places with buttons, but I don't have the codes for them. There's also buttons here. I think they're just mirror buttons. Oh, rest mic. I cannot press the button. I do not want to do anything to disrupt anyone. I am a sweet soul. A sweet, soft soul.
But, yeah, yikes.
Damn, 40s.
Yeah.
She's going through all that shit.
That puts her scarily close to my age. I've only had two mortality-related panic attacks.
She had me when she was like
makes me feel old now.
21, 22.
Ah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes me feel old now too, because now I'm 30.
Hello.
You return.
Hello,
Yeah.
Snow's back.
I've been back for a little bit.
On the dot.
Yep. 4 a.m. on the dot for me.
Or 4 a.m., sorry.
4 a.m. every time.
That's why I said 7.
Me?
I forgot snow was the same time
Yeah,
zone.
what time zone are you again?
I'm in Arizona time zone. Like their whole
Oh,
thing is just the fact
Arizona
that
modern.
standard.
yeah, they just fucking don't
Standard.
have daylight savings time, so it kind of
Sweet home
moves.
Oh right,
Arizona.
so you would be 2 hours behind me because of daylight saving. God, I fucking hate that. Because normally
Yeah.
you'd be 1 hour behind me.
Yeah, fucking without daylight savings time, it's like for other people, it's like things will move, but everything is just exactly the same for me. So it's just in relative to other people, it changes.
I wish we would go back, set our clocks back an hour again, and then get rid of daylight saving. It would be so great.
I forget that the Arflin has pants who have a little little bow on them. Gosh, been
Yeah.
seen so long.
Oh, the panties?
And
Yeah.
it's cute.
Cool.
Yeah, the pantsu. Yeah, the pantsu panties. Yeah,
Pantsu.
they have a little bow on them. It's very cute. Pantsu, yeah. I call them pantsu because panty sounds too lewd.
It's
It,
not
pantsu
though.
sound like
Lewd,
the
they're just
like the
panties.
like the. I know, but still, it
You
sounds
could also just say underwear.
dangerous. Yeah, underwear. Yeah, but it just sounds weird to me. Maybe I'm just weird. Maybe I'm overthinking shit again, as usual. I'm an overthinker. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Wah 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 wah.
Wah, 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 wah. Wah, wah, blah, 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 blah. Sorry.
I love how it went from Charlie Brown adult talking
To
to
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Yeah. Anything just goes into
Wah,
I have,
wah.
fun fact, I have never watched a Star Wars movie.
Even the prequels?
I have not watched a single Star Wars movie.
Oh my
I'll
lord.
have to change that.
Yeah, well, we'll. Movie night when? Movie night when?
I mean, they're pretty
Well,
good.
movie nights on Fridays.
At least the original 3 are.
What about the... What, it's the prequels and the...
And the prequels are still pretty good. The
Prequels are good. The sequels
The
are decent.
sequels
the trilogy
are
of
universally.
sequels, good.
Like, I'm fine with the first movie of the sequel, and I would have been potentially fine with the second if they just fucking committed to it. But their choice to not commit to it made the entire trilogy kind of crash and burn.
What do you mean by, what do you
Oh,
mean
still
by
got
not
the
commit?
potato-
What did they
potato-
not commit
still got
to?
the apple on my head.
Well,
Very
in The
spoiler
Last
related.
Jedi, they like one of the biggest things, like for one, was the fact that they put forward the idea that like Rey's like lineage and everything was nothing, that she came from like junk traders who like sold her off for money and everything, and that the whole question of like who her parents were and everything was meaningless. Like it didn't matter. It didn't matter where she came from. And then whenever they decided to kind of toss aside Ryan Johnson's and everything, like etc., and bring back J.J. Abrams, they immediately were like, actually, instead, she's the child of like a Palpatine, and she's part of this legacy, and the whole thing's about legacy
Oh,
and
that.
blah blah blah, and it was just the dumbness of being like, somehow Palpatine has returned. God, that line's so stupid.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Through cloning himself, which was a technology, but they don't explore that technology back in the day.
Hi,
It's
Vice.
actual legitimate technology.
Argyle, it's your cake.
In the old Republic era of
Vice.
cloning.
So,
yeah, they don't
if they
explore
had
it.
this
It's really
technology,
sad.
why wouldn't they just fucking... Yeah, like that opens up a whole bunch of
old
plot holes.
Republic-
If they've had
old-
this
sorry.
technology for like years and years and years, why wouldn't they just fucking clone Vader?
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
that's
because
the thing is
old
that for
techno-
like
yeah.
for one, like it was kind of a thing in Star Wars lore for a long time that like actually creating clones who can carry the Force with them never worked right. Like
Yeah.
anytime they actively
mean,
tried to
yeah,
clone
but, like-
someone who like could do the Force, it always went wrong. And like, so the whole thing was the fact that supposedly Palpatine had been working a very long time to create that kind of thing. But it is just the thing of like, it was just the dumbness of, because Rian Johnson like pulled what he did in The Last Jedi to kind of kill off Snoke. It was like, well, we want a villain to be the final, final thing, and they were kind of setting it up to be Kylo Ren, but then they last minute pulled a 180 and be like, okay, actually he has a redemption arc, and now we need an actual villain, which means Palpatine.
No, they couldn't introduce someone new and someone.
Well, that's the thing, is that Snoke
actually
was
build up a
new,
villain.
and then Rian Johnson killed it, and it could have just been Kylo Ren. Like, it's the problem of like the first movie by itself. I still stand by the fact that that is a good movie on its own. Like, it sets up a lot of potential things. It's just episode 7. Force Awakens.
Episode 7 would be the first.
Yeah, the first of the
Well, you're
the
going
sequel
through 6
trilogy.
with the
Like,
prequel and the originals.
yeah, like I still stand I stand behind the idea that The Force Awakens by itself is actually a good movie. It just needed a good follow through, and both follow throughs didn't want to commit to the ideas set up in the previous one, and it just made it crash and burn.
Also, Disney cut a lot of the canon stuff out. Like, they literally, what the fuck is it called? Retcon? Not retconned. Basically uncanonized a lot of stuff that would have helped the trilogy.
That would be a
retconned. It is
retcon.
retconned.
Yeah, like I mean, and that's like, to be fair, that's completely.
Basically, didn't canon.
I think that some of it absolutely needed to be wiped from the board. Some of the extended things that happened after the original trilogy that happened in like books and everything, we do not want to be canon. we should not talk about like the canonical death of Chewbacca, where a moon got dropped on him.
Oh wow.
We don't want to talk about the canon Luke clones that were all like called Luke, but with like extra U's. There's some dumb shit. There's some dumb shit in the.
Why do we want to retcon such a cool death? Like, as cool a death as getting a fucking moon dropped on you. Like, that's got to be one of the coolest ways to go out.
It was just so brutal, but also like so like out of nowhere to just suddenly be like, and Chewbacca's dead, and it's like, the fuck?
Is it the expanded universe? Yeah, the expanded universe, like including the Old Republic stuff, Tor and all that stuff way back, actually would make the new trilogy.
I mean, the thing is that a lot of
from the Old Republic.
A lot of the creators and stuff that are like kind of in charge of things right now have been making a lot of references and things to like the Old Republic stuff. Like, fucking
canonize it.
I mean, it kind of is whenever they directly reference it in yes it is.
Hello, Commander Fluffbum. Commander Fluff Cotton Fluff. Commander Cotton Fluff Bum.
But like right now, the main person in control of it is Dave Filoni, who was the guy that was basically trained by.
Well, he's getting better.
Basically trained by George Lucas. I have faith in Dave Filoni.
Taking your clothes off. I see you, Cotton Fluff. Getting nude over there.
Stop looking so fucking cute. No.
Get up for a different reason. I gotta pee, but I'll be right back.
Okay.
Go.
Oh, no, there they are.
Free your bladder. Hi, Commander Cotton Fluff.
Hi, Cotton. Hello, Cotton Fluff Bum.
Oh god.
Even though you probably don't have a cotton bum, it's just a
Fluff butt.
thing. Yeah, fluff butt, Commander Cotton, fluff butt. You're being attacked by the writer. It is revenge
By the
from earlier.
scrumble.
The scrumgle.
Are you telling me that Dave Filoni took over Star Wars? Yes, he's
been
basically in
writer
charge
for
right
Filoni,
now.
Yeah.
He's basically in charge right
mean,
now.
Yeah.
Between him and John
I
Favreau, they're
agree.
basically the ones in charge.
Yeah. Dave Filoni has done some W things, but he also has done some L stuff as well. Like he's a hit or miss. Like he does some crazy stuff really good and hits it out of the park, and then he just misses by a country mile. And I'm like,
I mean,
no,
I've never
this is
seen
not
anything
good
directly that
development.
he's been responsible for that have been considered a major miss. Not anything, at least, that I didn't, like...
Yeah.
Like, not at least anything that, like, you hear behind the scenes of, like, and Disney producers and everything decided to burp, and it's like, oh, okay, yeah,
True.
alright.
Yeah. I think it might have been the Disney people nerfing Dave Filoni again.
Yeah, there's plenty of
His
times where the
powers too
producers are
much.
just like, what if
No, we're
this?
gonna
And
cut
Dave
this,
Filoni's
this,
just
and
like, how about shut the fuck up?
Yeah. Yeah. Wow, that crazy guy is talking a lot in your chat. God damn.
The Acolyte trailer was whack, to be
I knew
honest.
that
I mean,
was around.
I watched it, and I kind of didn't have any opinion on it. Like, they hyped it to be, like, a Sith was going to be the main character, and then the
Like
trailer,
this.
like, immediately didn't seem like that was the case. It just seems like another show that's exploring, like, the High Republic era, and it's, like,
Uh-oh.
cool, but...
Oh.
You kind of hyped it to be we were finally getting a Sith protagonist for a thing.
Again.
And then-
after forever, never.
Also,
But
can you
we-
gently pet my dog and tell him he's a good boy, and also buy me some apples? I really want some apples. Any apple will do,
I
except for
have
Red
so
Delicious. Those
many
will not
apples.
do.
I had an apple.
You are a
I
good
have
boy.
so
It's not
many
there on my head
apples.
anymore.
You're a good dog.
Bork, bork.
The apples,
Bork.
my apples are on my head.
No, Vice, you
so-
only get Red Delicious.
Yeah,
So,
only red delicious.
from what I've heard
red
from
and pink
the
ladies.
about the Fallen Order game, is that it does a pretty good job of showcasing Vader's power, just like
Oh, yeah.
how overwhelmingly strong he is.
Yeah, I
Like
love the
the
Jedi games.
Yeah, there's also a really good one.
Unpet that dog?
the-
I'm sorry, I have to take my pets back. Apparently,
Wow. Wow.
I don't know.
How
I just
dare
did it like I was in reverse.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fair. I
What
gave
about,
a deadly threat as far as
is it
Vice is
Jedi
concerned.
Survivor? Is it Jedi
Thank you.
Survivor is the one that made Darth Vader's powers look incredible?
Jedi Fallen Order was
Jedi.
specifically the one that, like,
That's it.
he really fucked
That's the
up
one.
Cal and was, like, throwing shit at him and everything.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
Like, man just like raises his arm and the whole place just fucking rips apart.
Yep.
And then the Jedi Survivor, you got to see this whole, like, cool-ass boss fight
Excuse me.
against him and everything, which was really cool.
Ah.
Just wanted to bother you before I go to sleep.
Fluff
Okay,
rises from the
Vice.
dead.
Thank you for stopping by.
Bye.
Appreciate it. You sleep well.
Oh,
you
wait, who,
cute
who's going to
treat.
sleep? Oh, right, Vice. Vice is going to bed. Goodbye, good night,
Dessert.
Vice. You fluff butt.
Dessert.
Pain, the pain. Oh, I've got a fluffy face on my face. Hello, fluffy face. Hello. Whoa, fluff. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I need to turn my headset again.
I think my only opinion about, like, modernish Star Wars that is, like, supremely unpopular is that I didn't like Rogue One. Like, so many people sing its
Rogue
praises
One,
and
I can
everything.
admit.
Every time I've tried to watch Rogue One, I've fallen asleep.
Yeah, Rogue One is kind of like hit and miss. You have
Isn't
to
it
really
supposed to
be
be about
into
Han
that type of thing.
Solo?
No, Rogue One
It's
is
supposed
the
to be
one that was
more
about
about-
the stealing of the Death Star plans and had the Lady Jyn Erso as the protag or whatever. But it was just
Boring. Sounds
it was
boring
just-
to me.
like it was just like the most. I mean, it kind of was for me like the most boring potential thing of like on paper it's like basically a Star Wars heist movie with the like Death Star
Right.
plans. That sounds badass and cool as hell, and yet it was so
But the
boring.
execution was boring.
It was
was
more
probably
it was more
boring
just
and
like about like
yeah,
early
frankly.
rebel conflict and everything than anything, and I was just like,
Yeah,
I don't
as
care.
thought. It was probably very watered down and boring shit. Yeah, as I thought, it'll probably be watered down as hell. Classic. Having fun there, Ryder? What are you doing, Fluffbutt?
And then the Andor
Okay.
TV show was like, for the first half, it was me drowning in boredom, and then the back half ended up being pretty good. And I understood why, like in they had a lot of shit that they needed to kind of introduce and explain and everything within the first half to make sure that the emotional beats in the second half worked, but it still didn't stop the first half from being very boring for me and like a slog for me to get through to get to the second half.
Yeah, that sounds very.
The Vader scene was cool though. The Vader scene was the one part of Rogue One where I was like fucking off my chair, like holy shit. It's just like it is basically just like a minute of Vader being the most badass thing, and I fucking loved it.
I liked the Ahsoka.
I forget. Wasn't
thing.
there like a scene in one of the movies or one of the TV shows where Vader is like piloting his like starship with the Force? Like he's standing on top of it.
Probably? Yeah, I think.
Maybe?
Question mark? Maybe?
I remember
Perhaps.
seeing that on like I think it was a Tumblr thread.
Yes? I think.
I missed everything. Hi, Alice Dance.
Ow! My
Hi to everyone.
I should probably take the headset off. I don't wanna face reality.
Aw.
Same.
Yeah, man, I know that
everyone-
feeling.
Same.
Yeah, part of me is just like I should probably end and go to bed so that I can be like alive tomorrow.
you see, the
Reality
trick
often
is-
disappointing.
That. that. I'm not a dog, and that's a shame.
It's already tomorrow. I don't consider it tomorrow
Oh, shit,
until I wake
really?
up.
Damn.
Just meet Fluff in real life, and she's just actually a Samoyed.
I'd be like, shit.
Uh-huh.
The internet
Fluff's
doesn't
just
always
like-
lie.
Fluff's just like face reveal time, actual dog. It's like what were you guys expecting?
Totally normal dog.
Yep. Dog's head on a human's body.
No, just
But somehow-
totally normal dog.
That somehow learned to speak perfect English.
Yep,
Yeah.
she's like Air Bud.
Oh my god.
Like a fucking Airbud.
The Airbud movie series was goaded as
Fluff,
hell.
can you play basketball?
Yeah, no,
Not
and
very
doesn't
well.
has a 10
Ah, okay, so there's not that at least.
She's more of a pool dog in golf.
That's
You should know
very
this.
true.
A swimmer dog.
That's very
A
true.
swimmer dog.
Oh, did they make a golf.
Nobody
movie
suspects
about
you're a
Harry
dog
Potter.
on the internet.
I'm suddenly reminded of that like one lawyer dude who's in a Zoom meeting and his like filter thing fucked up and made him look like a cat.
Oh my god, yes.
There's a cat.
And no, what that reminded me of, I saw this writing prompt once, and it was something about that. It was like, you're a lawyer, but you're a cat, but your filter fucked up, and you're trying to like convince people that you aren't actually a cat that practices law.
Come
like,
on,
nah,
if
it's
people
just a
knew you
filter,
were
guys, it's
cat,
just a
they would
filter.
hire you more. I refuse to believe that people knowing you were a cat would not, in fact, generate more business.
I mean, there might be things with
Especially
them
if you're a
getting
good
their
lawyer.
law certification or whatever revoked because they're not human or whatever.
Wow.
I don't know. I don't know if there's a thing regarding like you have to be human to be a lawyer.
Yeah, I don't think that's on the books anywhere.
Well, that's the thing is that it would immediately set a like a questionable precedent and everything of just like
This is true.
like is this
Well, I mean,
allowed?
if
Like
an
is
animal
this?
is-
It's like if we
if an
allow them to
animal
dictate
is
what the
smart
like
and
if we allow them to
able-
dictate what the law is, does that mean that they are equal with the rights of humans? And
Yeah, it goes into all sorts of unwritten territory.
Metaphorical stuff.
yep.
Wasn't
This one place that had as a cat as a mayor, so then also having it as a lawyer wouldn't be a far stretch.
Well, yeah, but that's more of a
that's true.
figurehead
An
position.
animal is smart
That's more of a
enough to-
figurehead position of just
Just-
like they don't actually. The cat doesn't actually do anything. The cat's just a cat.
You don't know that. They might.
If you ask me if a cat is smart enough to practice law and also speak fluent English, I think we should just let them keep the job.
I mean, really.
You should go
Like, if
watch.
you are smart enough to
series
become
called
a
Love
lawyer
Death
and also
Robots,
speak
and
fluent
it's
English,
good
we'll just let you have this one.
lawyer.
Oh, if only it were that simple.
This would also imply that the cat can read. So, you know.
Cats can read?
You gotta shake your butt. No, I don't. My butt can stay in its zone. I don't need to shake it.
In the zone.
Someone redeemed Tailwags. No, they didn't. I can see the redeems right here.
Here.
You can't just
Stay.
lie.
Stay in its zone.
Stay in the
What is
sitting
its
down
zone?
The butt zone.
The sitting down zone.
Oh, okay.
Butt zone,
okay.
yeah.
The butt is staying in the butt zone. It's not my hips aren't lying. Well,
The booty
if people
zone.
if
You
people
can- you
actually
can,
are
you
redeeming,
just
then
refund my points,
my
just
chat
refund
is
my
not
points, no.
showing it.
Let's see. You
okay.
have a redeem
Just
for
refund
hard
my
eyes,
points.
smooch, tail wags, and then to sit your ass down.
Yeah,
And
no,
then
I think
also
my chat thing might have borked after my internet went out.
Bork.
You might need to refresh it.
Boik. Probably. Oh look, there's another tail
Work.
wag.
I mean, I'm close to ending, but
Boik.
here, ara, no,
Yeah.
ara, and then I'll do a tail wag, and then I'll probably get towards ending.
Yeah. I guess you have to do a longer tail wag because there were 2 redeemed.
Yeah, there's two tail wags now. Yeah.
think-
Yeah. Shaky. Wakey.
Alright,
Wiggle waggle. Fluffy. There's no shake. I'm so sad. Hang on a minute. Wiggle. Here's a wiggle. Oh, wiggle. I have a wiggle emote.
You can refund that one. Here, I'll give you guys a smooch.
Yeah.
Mwah. I won't sit down though.
Wait,
You
why
won't
am I
sit
smooching
down.
the air?
You won't
No.
sit down. I want my points back then.
I'll give you your points back.
Give Cow their points back.
The
God,
one that you're not gonna do is sitting down. Okay.
I'm already up to like do the things with my computer. I don't want to sit down just to immediately go over to my computer.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
But okay, chat. That's that's all for tonight. Thank you all so much for watching. Whether you're here now or you're here earlier, I appreciate you. Thank you for tonight. Mwah. You're all lovely, lovely beans. Ba 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 ba. I'm not a doggy dog, I'm a bunny bun. Fluff is the doggy dog.
Work.
This one.
Doggy dog. Snow doggy dog. SNOWW. GGY? Hang on a minute, that doesn't make sense.
Let's raid.
Who are we raiding, Snow?
Potato
Good
Foxy.
question. Who are we raiding? Potato Foxy? Hell yeah! Perfection.
See you, everybody.
A while.
Bye, Snow!
Goodbye.
Bye! Why am I saying
Did you hear
goodbye?
anything
Because
I said
I'm
to
in
you?
the same world as you, but you know, that makes sense.
I said, you're not a
Negative.
bird. I heard that, Gua.
Wow.
Noise. Oh.
Oh?
No,